Just try to understand this code. This is a code by somebody called Patel, and I got this from his website called viralpatel.com. Might, if I remember right, I will just provide the link below. And what he's doing here is trying to get an image from the gallery. So this is pretty much told you something what I do want in my challenge. So let's see what it's doing. He's going to be a button that if you click, once you click it, it will start an intent, right? So it'll do an intent, and you know what happens when you do an intent is that the apps that does that action, what is that action? Let's say this is the action. To be more specific, this is the thing. So any kind of services, either third-party service or native services that does that thing will just pop up. And to be more specific, what I'm trying to show is that it could be once you click it, gallery app will come out. A list of gallery apps will appear. Some of them will be a gallery, the picture by Android itself, and so that you can pick your picture from there, and we simply just do the thing. And now what is this thing? Normally, as I know, an intent, I have come across intent. Is in this way: start activity. I'm sure pretty much a lot of people have come through this as well. That whenever I want to go through a different activity, I do this function called start activity, and I pass on the intent. Inside the intent, I just tell the activity name that I want to go as a parameter, and simply start that activity. So in a very similar way, you see only extra word is for result. Just a start activity for result is that I think what it means is that it will it's like I think in Node that they call it loopback function. Like this allows me to start these functions once the intent is carried out. So I'll explain that function in the next video. So far what we know is that I am going to select the button, and I will do an intent. I'll raise an intent. I'll tell the OS that, hey OS, I want to pick an image. I want to do a picking, right? Could be anything, or whatever is inside mobile. It could be image, video, gallery, and I'm trying more specific that it's an image from probably the SD card. I think that's what it means by that, external content URI. And I just do this function start activity for result. And yeah, and so what's the result? Load image. It's just a number, you can see. It's just a number of what it does. That I pretty much, it's not very clear to me what it means. Result load image. Like, I think what I'm trying to say is to this guy that do this whenever my okay, you can put something like this: enter request code, result code, intent data. So I think what I'm doing is that I'm passing a parameter. I'm passing this parameter. At the moment, I don't know. I don't know what is it doing. I'm probably just telling this function more specifically that start activity for result is that in this function that I'm passing this intent, do this intent, and once the intent is done, probably do this rest of the things. That's what it probably means. Anyway, I mean, yeah. So, yeah, that's it.